Hey guys, welcome to another craft video for December, or a Christmas craft. I thought that was so clever. Today we are going to make this snow globe. It's definitely its own little mission to make, but I think it's definitely worth it. I'm probably going to add a ribbon to it and give it to a friend for Christmas or something, or I might keep this one myself since I love snow globes. Definitely a lot of fun. And so I think we should just get started with this video. So here you are. So the supplies you will need for this project is once again your hot glue gun, which is, I can't drag it out too far, but it's already on for me because mine is a weird pen. You will need a jar and little figurines. I have a little snowman and this cute little mother and daughter. And then you will want some sequins or glitter. I only have sequins, so that's what we're going to use for this. But I think it'll be cute nonetheless. Personally, since it is kind of like a snow thing, I want to use the silver the most. But you can add whatever colors you want. So I might add a little bit of blue as well. This one. So to start, you're going to want to glue your figurines to the base of your lid of whatever you're using in whatever position you kind of want them in. I did just buy these figurines. This is an old pickle jar that I had, and then the figurines I bought at the dollar store. And I did test them in water to make sure that they weren't going to lose their paint. Excuse me, sorry. They also cut action. Alright, so the supplies you will need for this one is your hot glue gun, which doesn't quite make it to the frame, so we're going to just keep it to the side. You're going to want some sequins or glitter for the inside of your jar, as well as a jar and some little figurines. My figurines, I have a little snowman and mother and child. I want to say it's a little girl because of the hair, but you know, it could be a boy. We don't know. And then the reason why I said hot glue gun, you can use any kind of glue as long as it does not dissolve in water, or try, and it is well adhesive. And then my sequins, so since it's a snowy thing, I wanted to use silver, but I don't have glitter, so I was going to add a little bit of blue, just because I thought that would be kind of cute. So yeah, let's just kind of get into it. I bought these at the dollar store, and I have already checked them to make and put them in some water to make sure that the paint would not come off. So now to get my glue gun to do what I want, you will just put glue on the bottom of your figurines. I do encourage putting on quite a bit, just to ensure that it will not come up from the lid. You can also score the lid a little with a with scissors, or have yourself, if you are safe, or have a parent with a small knife. Score the lid so that it sticks better, because as you can see, it does not want to stick easily with a flat lid. It could also potentially just be my glue because it's not quite heated up yet. That weird rocky kind of grip noise is from my hot glue gun. The way my hot glue gun works is you pull back a little slider on the sides that will grip the glue and then pull it through. Awesome. So now that those are glued to the lid, it is ready to go. You can paint this. I don't currently have any paint or anything to paint it with, so I will probably paint mine later. But for now, it will do. Next, you're going to want to grab your sequins and whatever you want and put them inside of your jar. So I'm going to use quite a bit of silver. Not all of them though, because I need these sequins for other projects. And then very little blue, because I thought the blue ties nicely into winter, but also could potentially, there we go. You can add as much glitter and sequins as you want. This is just kind of what I have. If I had more silver sequins, I would add a lot more. But as you could tell, I don't have much. I might add a little bit more here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I will have to buy some more sequins later. Next, you're going to want to fill your jar up with water, so you don't have to see that. Here it is with water. You can also, if you don't want to use water, you can use glycerin, whatever that is. I actually have no idea. Water's just easier. And the sequins are kind of floating. And I didn't think that would happen, so I'm going to continue them and just hope for the best, you know, because some of them didn't float. We'll see what happens. Next, you're going to put the lid on. Definitely make sure that these are dry and stuck well on. If not, you can add a little bit more glue to the bottom, which is what I'm going to do as soon as I grab this glue glob off of my glue gun. Sorry, I'm gluing it off camera. Let me see if I can adjust it real fast. Oof. There we go. It's just my glue gun. The closest plug I have is kind of behind that my chair, and my glue gun cord does not reach, and I do not currently have an extension cord, so that's always a party. I am making quite a mess of the glue, but I plan to clean it up here in a little bit and taking away all the glue hair away from it. I just really want these to be secure so they do not start floating or end up crazy when I shake my snow globe. So now that it's a little bit dry, I'm going to sit here and do some tidying. You can also paint the bottom of this or glue on little bits of like snow to make it look more realistic. I don't have any of that, but you know, whoops, I wasn't even showing the camera. Sorry guys, so I'll repeat. I'm cleaning off all the little hairs and stuff from inside without trying to pull up the glue too much that's holding the now more stable pieces down. You can paint this or add in little bits of like, I don't want to say styrofoam because styrofoam will float, but like a little fake white thing bottom so it matches and makes it look like they actually built it out of snow. But because I don't have any of that, this is basically, the idea is a cheap gift for that you can do on your own. But now to add the lid, when I go to add the lid, I'm going to put glue around the edge so that it cannot come unstuck very easily. And as well as if you are giving this to a child to play with or things like that, they can't take off the lid and make a giant mess. Also, I am a messy human being and basically a child myself. This is to kind of keep it from me messing anything up as well. Do be very careful with hot glue guns though, as well as much as possible. Now that I'm doing this, this might be easier with hot glue rather than, or not hot glue, super glue rather than hot glue. But, you know, when you have limited materials, you use what you can. So I have put glue underneath it, screwed on the cap, and I will now be putting glue around this extra sealed, just to be extra sure that no water will be leaking from this snow globe. Okay, I think that looks okay. I hope it will do what I want it to do. So let's go ahead. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Sorry, you guys probably just saw nothing but my elbow and a lot of, dang it, a lot of glue. So yes, as you can see, I glued down the edges of the entire lid. So now it's the moment of truth. Let's see how big of a mess I'm about to make. Yeah? Yay! Look at that. Yeah, so with a lot more glitter, I think, or even more water, because I didn't fill it up all the way, it would look so much better. But I do what I can. Most jarred snow globes that I have seen on the internet have... I'm trying to make the top one sink. Most jarred snow globes I've seen are generally in mason jars, which might be a little bit easier than a leftover pickle jar, but you know, when something does the trick, it does the trick. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's definitely not one of the better crafts. I do encourage the mug or doing a similar thing like the mug, but more with a plate or something. More than anything else. Potentially candy canes as gifts for friends in school, or for a good gift basket, you can make a little snow globe. And I will probably have a fourth craft here soon. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!